Welcome to one of the hardest games in the world, Rise to Ruins. This is a tower defense city manager game, and after some of the more recent updates, it even has some roguelike elements tossed in, which I'm pretty excited about. I consider it to be one of the hardest tower defense games in the world, mainly for two reasons. First of all, you need to be extremely methodical in the way you plan out your city and tower defense maze. I mean, it's almost to the point where you make one tiny mistake and it will cost you the whole game. The second reason is just the sheer amount of time and endurance you need to beat this game. There are 45 areas that you need to defend and manage. Each area takes approximately 12 hours to beat. So if you do the math, that's 540 hours total that you're going to need to commit to this game to beat it. And that's if you beat it on your first go. And yeah, so there's no way I'm going to be beating it on my first try, but that's where the roguelike aspect comes in, so we're just going to have to get started. We'll head over to the world map here. Okay, so this game isn't hard enough. I'm gonna play on Nightmare, and I should have read what it said before I clicked on Nightmare. Here, we can go back. I'm gonna change game mode. So, Nightmare. A nearly impossible game mode designed to challenge even the best players. Expect an unfair and ruthless experience. This mode is for the masochist in all of us. Do not pick this mode. Seriously, just don't. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pick this mode. I guess we already have. But let's pick this mode. Why am I picking this mode? Well, maybe it's for the little masochist inside of me, but really it's because I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think anyone in the world has beat this mode yet. And if they have, it's definitely not a series on YouTube. So I thought it'd be really interesting if somehow I was able to beat this and record all of it. I just thought it was a really good challenge for me. So you can see on the left hand side we have different goals. Survive 3 days, 7, 14, 21 days, and so on all the way up to 63 days. Once you achieve these goals, they're replaced with new goals. Every goal you complete gives you a small boost, a little perk, that makes the game a little bit easier. So completing goals is going to be definitely the key here. So I have already sunk some time into this game to learn how to play before I decided to take on this crazy, stupid challenge. I've tried lots of different areas. I've beaten lots of different areas on the normal modes. And so I've decided to pick an area relatively in the middle. I think I'm going to go with Woodhaven. It's one of the best areas. It's got some nice choke points in it. And yeah, I don't know why I'm so nervous. Okay, let's just get started. Okay. This is just, I guess we have some tips that come up. I guess I could turn off tips. But yeah, so we have our map here, and we get to decide where we put our starting castle. Wherever we put it on the opposite side of the map, the enemy spawns. So this is pretty important. This is my favorite area right here. We have some crystals, some water, trees, and rocks all nearby. We also have some food pretty close right here. So this has always been a good place to start on this map. Some people like to start down here in between these two rocks because it gives a nice little natural defense, with these rocks creating a barrier from the enemy. But I like the space up here, and yeah, so we're just gonna start up here. And hopefully that'll make the enemy start down there. But like I said, it's all random, we can't really choose that. Okay, once I click this button, it's go time. And we gotta be quick because, yeah. So let's just get going. They're gonna build that. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build a house. And we're gonna build an auxiliary. So I love the art style in this game. It's kind of like lemmings. I don't know, these guys look like little lemmings walking around. I don't know if you guys know that reference. If you do, toss it down in the comments so that we can feel like we're best friends. But yeah, it has this sort of like pixely lemmings vibe, which I love. Okay, we're gonna take these rocks down here, first of all. Okay, so these are all little tips that are popping up. I think I'm gonna disable tips. I'm just selecting resources on the sides here to pick. So we have our little established base here, and we need 19 wood to finish our house. So these guys are going to cut down some wood trees to put into the house. You know what, while they're doing that, I'm just gonna turn off tips. Okay. Like, I don't know if I have time to go through all the tips with you guys, because I'm tryharding here, man. This is gonna be a rough sort of experience. So I am gonna be doing my best. These are my god powers at the top, so like, as a creator, as a player of this game, I can actually click and drag and drop wood here to try to help them out with this. Now, if you do actions as a player close to your little lemming guys, you can see they get question marks over their head and they stop working. So that probably wasn't the best idea for me to do. I really want to speed this up. Let's get the house completed first. I'll move that to the top of the priority list. And if I drop it over here in this corner, it still makes them like, what the heck? What's going on? Okay. So once this house is done, we are going to build a farm. And we need 2 more wood. Now we can speed up the game, which we're going to do later on. But yeah, so we have the house done. We're gonna prioritize this, and then we will focus on our farm down here. And before they get here, I'm just gonna drop some wood in here. I ran out of mana, I guess you can call it. There should be these little guys over here that if I hover over, they'll give me some more mana. So the beginning is pretty slow, and this is the time that we gotta take most advantage of being efficient. Because when there's a million people in your colony and there's like a million things going on, you don't really have time to micromanage these small things. Okay, so you can see down here the enemy has spawned right here. They're gonna slowly corrupt the land and take resources. So eventually we're gonna have to lock in our little... base with some walls and get some tower defense going to fight off the enemy. So they're all, we just need 2 more wood for this. Come on, guys. It's hard because you can't micromanage every little person individually. You kind of have to just set tasks and let your little lemmings go and do them. And we have... oh, shoot. Come on, guys. Just set down your little board. And board set down. We are going to upgrade this to a high capacity housing. And we're gonna assign... this building has given us organizers. Organizers are probably the best. For some reason, we're still getting little tips popping in. Maybe it's because we started a brand new game. Maybe there's nothing we can do about that. So we almost have our farm going. In the top right corner, you can kind of see the day cycle. Once we hit nighttime, the enemies are gonna walk from the corruption to attack us. So we have a little bit of time. Okay, we have the makeshift farm done. Next thing we're gonna add is our, where is it? Water purifier. We'll put this up here next to the water. I'm building, the first things I'm building are things that are gonna help with survivability. I'm gonna make one farmer right now who's gonna come and take these, what are they? What are they called? Turnips. He'll take some turnips, he'll put them in the farm and provide food for our little lemming. You know, we should have called the profile lemmings. Lemingville? I don't know. We'll have to come up with a good name. We don't have any rocks, which might be a little bit of a problem. I'll take some... What if I take some stone and drop it over here? No, they can see it from there. Dang. So you can't really... He's panicking. Like, you can't really interact too much right in front of them where they stop working. So we have a little bit of rocks. Let's assign this. Okay, we have our farmer. So we're gonna upgrade this house first so that these people have a home to stay. When they have a home to stay, they work faster, and it's also a place where you can like store food and water, so it's a good sort of resource hub to get these guys to work. Whew. I don't know. I'm feeling... So there are some buildings around the map. That's what this is saying, that you can take advantage of. But I don't know if we really need them. I'm actually going to deconstruct it to get some more resources from it. I don't need a coal escape right here. But yeah, I'm feeling like sort of twitchy, like I gotta go, because like I said, this game is extremely rough. While things are moving slow right now, they definitely speed up. I've been putting a lot of thought into how long each episode should be, how many episodes I should do. Like, if every episode was 1 hour long, which is pretty crazy long, that means we're gonna have 540 episodes minimum in this series, which is just way too much. Like, I don't know if that's gonna be interesting for anyone to watch through. So after the first couple episodes, we'll just do some like normal gameplay. But I've been thinking, what if I speed up and do sort of like a time-lapse commentary of other areas as we go to other areas? I think that'd be more interesting to watch, and it would take it down to like 40-50 episodes in the series instead of 540. I think that would be like way easier to consume. Okay, so he's saying he's just burning up. This is top priority, this is bottom priority, but I guess they already have rocks on the ground, so they're taking them over there. That guy is just saying he's getting dehydrated. Okay, so that gave us some resources here. Hopefully we can build this house. This house is really gonna help us out. It's saying poorly watered, but that's because we don't have any water right now. I would really love this house to get built. So our auxiliary workers are just, they just haul things around and to storage. So let's get some trees. Okay. So hopefully this guy, he's gonna come and pick up this wood. And hopefully haul it to our house building here, so. Great, so it looks like we got some water, or some food already being stored, which is super important. Like day one, the most important thing is just to get things moving. There's a million different buildings we're gonna need eventually. So So like, it's really important which building you build first in the priority. Phone ring in there. It's really important the priority in which you build things. It's poorly watered, so these aren't gonna grow very fast. We have this guy harvesting this over here. Let's take a look up at our competition. Look how fast it's spreading. So pretty soon it's gonna take over the whole map, and we're gonna have to really section off our little place. On Nightmare mode, the corruption does spread a lot faster. Also, the winters and the summers last a lot longer, which are the hardest times of the year. There's kind of a year-day cycle in this game. And so we really have to be as efficient as we possibly can here. Okay. There's 4 more logs. These guys are chopping down logs. Eventually we'll be able to have a task for them to constantly do this, so that we have a steady stream of logs coming in. Okay, so now would be a good time. This is almost done, our makeshift water purifier. I would say the second thing, like we just need so many things right now. We have a house for 12 people, and we have 12 villagers, which is good, but we do need more housing. I think that would be the next thing. Let's build some housing for our second task here. We'll move this to top priority so that we can start getting some water in. That would help our farm out. 1 more log for our water purifier up here, which this guy's gonna bring. Oops. So we do have some trash already starting to build up. Perfect. We have some water purifier going. So we're gonna assign 1 person to the water. We'll take them off builders. Eventually we're only gonna have like 3 or 4 builders, and the rest are gonna be organizers and doing other tasks. But yeah, I think this game is gonna take a big time investment, and I'm not gonna be just mass producing these back to back. Maybe the first couple episodes will be back to back, but because of how much time and how long this game is, and how much editing I'm gonna do later on to make it a little bit more entertaining, the videos are gonna be a bit more spaced out. So if you are interested in this series and you wanna see how we're gonna possibly beat this game on Nightmare mode, definitely subscribe to the channel so that you can be updated when I post a new video. Ringing the bell always helps a little bit as well. We're gonna build 1 trash can just right off the bat next to the houses to increase desirability. We'll put it up here. That'll be built pretty fast. And let's see. So we already have some nomads coming to join us, which will be good, which will increase our population. The next thing we'll do is we'll upgrade our main little castle here. I guess it's not really a castle now, it's just a camp. Okay, so now we can hold 16 people out of our 13. We're gonna upgrade this to be high capacity housing as well. The other housing does get you bonuses, but right at the beginning you have so limited little lemmings and so limited resources that the high capacity is just the best way to start out. That way we can get more people in a lot faster. So where are our nomads? Here they are, slowly walking in. When they come to our town, they'll join us. So we got 2 more villagers there. Ooh, the rain has reminded me that we should build a rain catcher. Raincatcher is just really good for the early game. We'll build you up here. It only costs some wood. So this will be top priority. This will be second to top priority. Got 2 more people to join us. Let's take a look at our enemy. Whew, getting bigger. The tension is just way too much. There you go. I'll finish off that 1 wood for you. So the rain is watering these, which is nice. We have 2 more people that we can assign to things. I mean, we'll assign him to be a builder for right now, but eventually we'll want more organizers than builders. The ancillary. You know what, I'm just gonna pause real quick. Hey, honey. Yeah, I got him. I love you too. Bye. Alright, so had to take that call real quick. So we have our Raincatcher being built here. Unfortunately, it's not being built super fast, which is okay because I don't know if it's our top priority. I think getting this housing up is going to be really big. I'm just going to use my mana to cut some wood for them so that they can just come and pick up the wood instead of having to spend their time chopping it down. We'll get this house built up. We don't want to be at max housing. You can see in the top left corner we have 16 houses and 16 are full. So we really want to always have some room there so we can constantly be growing. Okay, so it's actually getting pretty close to evening. The first night, we should be able to survive with just our people fighting off the monsters. I might summon, let me look at my spells here. I might summon 1 golem, little rock golem, to fight for us. It's gonna take a lot of mana for that, so we have to wait for it to fill back up. Let me hover over this. Make sure we can get our mana filled up there. Sweet. So we have enough mana to summon 1 golem to help fight us for the night. That's all that really matters. Even the first 2 nights on nightmare difficulty, we should be able to fight off without any towers or really any defensive structures, but that is being pretty greedy. We're gonna invest a lot of people into defense in the next couple days here. Okay, so let's build. Now's the time that we need to start harvesting a lot more. We will just build a lumber camp pretty fast here. I'm gonna deselect this wood so that they'll come and chop this wood first. And we're gonna nestle the lumber camp right in this little corner. Okay, we do have a trash can now, so we can put this trash in it and we don't have to worry about trash slimes, which are a monster that can just pop up randomly in your base. That's not what we need right now. We do have this housing we can reclaim. So we do have that as an option. This is almost all cut down. Then we'll be able to build our lumber camp here. Our lumber shack. Okay, we have our food going. Everyone's working. Okay, we have our housing built, which is perfect. And bam, there we go. Wait for it, and lumber shack is our next thing being built. So they're gonna go up and build that ring catcher. Okay, we have 108 water right now, only 3 food. So for every, what, 10 or so villagers, we're gonna have to assign another villager to food. So pretty soon here, we're gonna assign a second one to our farms. We have water going, so our farm should be able to get some water there. I'm thinking we should build a well. Right here, just down by our farms. That'll be the next thing we build after our rain catcher. We'll put that to the top priority. Actually, this should be top priority. Rain catcher will be second priority. Let's use some god powers to help them. Oh, they're walking all the way over there for wood because I haven't selected this wood around here. I feel like that is a misplay on my part. Come back over here, guys. Okay. Okay. Whew. Got our turnips are almost growing. Almost grown. Or they are grown. Just gonna harvest one right now. We'll get a close up of this. Look at that turnip. Are turnips long like that? I guess they are sort of like a ball with like a tail. But this looks like more like a pink carrot to me. Yeah, the art style in this game is pretty awesome. Okay, look at this. We're banging on all cylinders here. So whenever we upgrade our camp, we do get bonuses in our work speed, in our building speed, and just a global 2% bonus to move speed and everything. So upgrading camp does really help. I just want to establish these things. Like there's too many things that we need to look at and do. And this is where it's overwhelming. Like there's a million good things that you should look at and focus on. And so it's hard to choose which one is the most important at that time. But that's really what wins or loses this game. So now we just need stone. They are mining stone. If I come down here and drop some stone in. Is this making them freak out? No, we're doing good. So we'll speed up this process. Now we're out of mana. Come over here, fill up our mana real quick. Eventually these ancient what are they? Ancient radiance pools. Okay. They'll be taken over by the corruption and we won't be able to use them anymore. Okay, I just heard the heavenly angels singing. Oh, and it's just saying dehydration. Your people are dying because they can't find water. Come on, little water maker. And our lumber camp is almost built. And we'll take one builder away from that and add it to our lumber camp. Make them a lumberjack. Okay, so they're gonna build this well, which will be great for the farms. Okay, so it is almost nighttime here. Pretty soon it's gonna be dusk and the monsters are gonna start coming, so I don't know if I wanna spend... There we are. Ominous music has started. That means the bad guys down here are gonna send a couple people to come fight us. We're gonna make sure our mana is topped up so that we can summon a holy golem, which we can't yet. So this rock just in this little bit right here is more than enough to last us the whole level. So we don't need to be greedy and try to take over the whole map. We just need to establish a good area that gives us space, trees, and rocks to hold out in. I think there are ways you can like cheese the game where you take over the corruption and force the corruption out super early in the game. But those ways are just super rippy. And that risk is just not what we're going to be doing in this playthrough. Like, the amount of time, especially late game, that we're going to have invested into this. Okay, so there's a lot of people that are idle, so I'm just talking and I can't play at the same time. But the amount of time we're going to invest in this, especially towards the late game, we don't really want to do anything too crazy where we try to beat the corruption all outright. We're just trying to beat the game, which means surviving 1 year in each area. Okay, so we need to build another farm right away. This was sort of a misplay on my end. Like I should have had them already building it. We're gonna assign one more farmer, take away a builder. And ooh, I was about to take away all these trees. But we need to save up for a golem because nighttime is almost here. Okay, so we have enough for 1 golem to fight for us, which should be enough between my people and the golem. So look, here it is. We'll summon a golem. We have a headless coming in right here, a headless coming in. Okay. So my golem's gonna chase this headless all the way over here. Hopefully my villagers can handle this guy. Now if they start taking too much damage, they will run away in fear. But luckily it's just day 1, so look how fast we're beating them just with 3 villagers. These guys are freaking out by the fact that I summoned this golem here. So our golem is fighting the headless monster there. Okay, so now we can help with the building. So that holy golem will always... So nighttime has come. That holy golem will always be alive and stick around. Hey dude, come and fight these. There you go. The only way he won't stick around is if he dies. But you can see in the top here, my mana bar has a cap now, or there's like some mana that's taken away and it's all marked off as white. We're all chasing this headless, and the headless is chasing my builders down here. Ooh, so we can click on... Oh, whoops. We can click on these guys to get some mana back. If you click on their dead bodies, they kind of burst and give some mana. So there's a dead guy over here. Okay. First day's rough. We're doing pretty good. We're not being overwhelmed. We're killing them as fast as they're coming in. We have our guy bringing our last log over here. So we have 2 farmers. This building is going to be able to give us 2 more farmers. I think we only really need 2 right now. Oh, and they're all waiting for me because I'm not building anything. Let's build a harvester, harvesting a mining facility. Let's come up. Well, we can't build it up there yet. Okay, we'll build you down here for now. So our holy golem's down here. The holy golems are super slow. It's actually about to die too. When he dies, he'll drop a whole bunch of essence, which is the mana pool. So we should be able to summon another one. So we have 14 logs now, all because of our little lumberjack here. And he died. Or did he die? Oh no, he didn't die. Where is he? Oh, he's up here. Oh, he's fighting this guy. Okay, good. So his health actually is pretty good. I thought his health was pretty low, but that was the enemy he was fighting. Water needed. We have a well here. Not too worried about that. Okay. Sweet. So I feel like we're off to a pretty sturdy start here. We're just getting our resources set up. Pretty soon we're gonna build a gate so that we can at least all funnel them to one place. Our buildings are kind of acting as a defense right now because it's drawing the monsters in and they're attacking the buildings. And because there's so few monsters and zombies, that's not really a problem. Okay. So all these little sparkly particles floating around, that's the essence, that's the mana. And they'll just float around. Eventually they will disappear though. So we should probably use our mana. So that now they'll zip into my hand instead of disappearing. Try to be as efficient as we can here. We'll just grab some rocks. That way these guys can come and pick them up. Okay. Pretty good. We are halfway through the nighttime. So we're just gonna have to survive this a little bit longer. Now, eventually we're gonna build a crystillery. Is that what it's called? Crystal harvesting camp? What am I thinking? There's something called a crystillery. Refining. Crystillery, right here. Which will help us with our magic abilities and magic buildings. Which are some of the strongest buildings in the game. But they are very expensive. Why aren't we building this? Put some stone in there for you. Where's my little mana pool? Here it is. Okay. Got a little. See, this is what I'm talking about. Builders are kind of the worst because they'll just sit around. Whereas if you have organizers like these guys, they're constantly working. They're hauling water around. They're making sure everything is stocked up. Got our farmers working. Come on, builders. So during the nighttime, people are going to be inefficient because they're constantly fighting enemies, especially in the first couple days. Once we have our tower defense up, then they'll just be efficient. Because they don't have to worry about this getting distracted with monsters and stuff. So we have 24 wood coming in. Even though we only have one lumberjack, he's doing work. Yeah, he's doing really good. So our golem is at half health, but that's totally fine because we're more than halfway through the night. So look, our builders are just idle because they don't know what to do. Oh, because they can't mine this rock. So when an enemy walks past a resource, they can't, it makes it unavailable to your villagers. So I have to mark some rock like this that isn't purple, isn't grayed out. And hopefully they would. Oh, they're chatting. But hopefully they'll go and start mining things. I wonder if I unselect this, then reselect it. Nope, it's still grayed out, so. Come on, man. Go and mine this. Guess I can do a little bit of work myself. Stock up on my essence really fast. There you go. Give me some more essence. Okay. Awesome. So you can see it's pretty dark. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. We gotta hurry and get this. So this is a key. Oh no, I can't pick it up. I need more mana. Give me more mana. Okay, key. Hurry, hurry, hurry before they get it. Key up here. Dropped it. Okay. Whew. So, excuse me. So there's like chests that we can find. In fact, I bet there's one over here. Where was that other sparkly circle? Here it is. So these are a huge boost to the game. If you click on the chest, you can slowly teleport it towards the houses. But chests are a huge boost early game. I'm really hoping this is tools or, you know what, food or something might be good right off the bat as well. So if I pick up this key and drop it on this chest. Okay, resources aren't bad either. Got some bags of gold. All my little villagers are freaking out. They're like, what the heck just happened? But yeah, so we got some good resources. This is still not built. Which is very unfortunate. Everyone's getting distracted. Okay, thank goodness it's daytime. Hey, I appreciate you making it to the end of this video. Man, is this going to be a beast of a series. So, if you want to see my victory over this game, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also view the full playlist for the series or check out one of my other videos.